Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today I'm going to answer a few questions that I've had on some comments in my videos. It's kind of like an Ask Me Anything type video, but I haven't done those in a while. I think what I'm going to start doing is more of these answering the questions or comments that people leave in some of my videos because, thankfully I've been getting more and more subscribers and comments and stuff like that, so keep them coming. If you have any questions about anything, put them in the comments down below on any videos you want. I typically read and try to respond to almost all of them that I can, but two of them caught my attention that I wanted to do a video about them in general. So the first one is from Butter Ape, and Butter Ape asks, do you think it is safe and you could trust the people on Bricklink? Because I'm wondering, because I was going to order and needed someone else's opinion. So, good question from Butter Ape. If you've noticed some of my hauls lately, I've been doing more and more Bricklink orders because it's a great site to find just individual elements and get the right quantities that you need for your own creations or mocks, what they're typically called. So Bricklink, is it safe? I think the easy answer to that is yes, but you have to remember that anything that you do online, you have to do with caution. So the way I approach Bricklink is basically I find good, reputable sellers, and the best way to do that is look at their feedback. If they have hundreds of transactions and if they're 99% or higher positive experience from the buyers, then I consider them a reputable seller. You'll find sometimes that there's a lot of people that are new to Bricklink. They don't have a lot of feedback or comments or anything like that, and I'm a lot more hesitant buying from those people because I don't know if they're just so new that you may not get what you think you're going to get from them and whatnot. So that's the first thing, is to find a good reputable seller that has good feedback and try to just order stuff from them. Now the second thing you have to be careful with is Bricklink in general is not a site that is perfect. There's a lot of flaws with it. The descriptions of the elements are pretty good, but if you're looking for a particular color, you may need some sort of color guide to make sure that you get the right color, because there's various grays, there's various shades of the blues and the reds and all the different colors. So what you may think is a sand blue color, it may actually be like a light blue color, and you'll end up not getting what you really want. And that's not really the seller's fault unless they don't have a color guide and they don't know what the color is, or vice versa if you think it's something like that. And then the pictures online that they have on the site, the colors sometimes are not accurately represented on the little preview pictures of the elements, because all of the elements are stock pictures. They're not pictures that are uploaded by the sellers. So you have to take caution with ordering certain colors. You have to specifically know what color you want and then hope, and that's the big thing. You more or less have to cross your fingers and hope that the seller is able to match those colors up as well on their end and deliver the colors and parts that you need. So the elements are real easy to pick out. It's the colors that you're going to have problems with. Other than that, it's pretty safe. You also have to be careful with how you have to pay. If it's a seller that just says, we only accept cash only, be cautious of that, because you could mail them cash and then they'll never have to mail your items, and who knows if they receive the cash or not. They could say, nope, we never received it, sorry. There's no way to track that, versus a money order or some sort of online credit card payment. You can track if they actually receive the payment, and then if you never get your items, at least you have something you could fall back on and get a credit or a dispute and somehow get your money back. So be careful with how they want you to pay for the items. So those are the things. I mean, like I said, you take every internet warning basically on online transactions, and then after that, then you have to just look for the right sellers. That's really the big thing. So the other question that someone else had, it is from Brickman. And Brickman asks, as an American, are you concerned at all buying from Canadian Bricklink stores? I ask because I'm trying to figure out if there are any myths about shipping costs and customs I need to debunk in my store. So it sounds like Brickman has a Bricklink store, or maybe he's thinking about opening it in Canada, possibly. So here's the thing with international buyers and sellers. So I'm not a seller. I don't resell any of my bricks. I use them all for my own creations. Any sets that I get, I more or less keep all the pieces, all the minifigures. So as you can see behind me, I've accumulated a lot of bricks over the years of the hobby. Same with the minifigures. I just have drawers of them, and they're organized. I can find the minifigures I need, but I'm not a seller. I'm not going to resell them. I mean, who knows, 20 years from now, if, a life-changing event happens and I have to offload them all, maybe I'll look at some sort of, selling of them. But from the buyer's perspective, which is me, I'm a Bricklink customer or buyer. I personally only shop US stores. And I do that because typically for a US citizen, the shipping is domestically cheaper, and I don't have to worry about long times of stuff, being shipped overseas and, getting lost in an airplane or a boat, or however they deliver the mail over the sea. And granted, Canada is just north of the United States. It doesn't have to travel overseas. It's just traveling across the border. There's still that risk of something either getting lost or delayed because it is coming through customs, and there's a currency difference and the shipping rates may vary. So to answer your question, I don't order from international sellers, even if it's across the border. Even if I lived in upstate New York and it was 10 minutes from Canada to New York, I still would order more or less from the US, because I just like the ease and the ability to know that it's coming from somewhere that is part of the same postal service system. It's not changing hands and having to go through customs and stuff like that. So to answer your question, if you're a Canadian seller looking to sell into the US, you may lose a lot of customers like me, but I know there's a lot of buyers out there that buy from Germany or China or wherever else bricks are being sold, and vice versa. There's a lot of Europeans and Asian customers that are buying from the United States, and the United States are shipping over there. So it goes both ways. I'm just not one of those customers. I just like the peace of mind of actually ordering from inside the United States and having it shipped to me. So those were two really great questions, and I hope I helped Brickman and Butter Ape, with their questions. So I don't know. I feel that Brickman may not like my answer, but hopefully I helped Butter Ape too. So that's it for this one. Make sure to put questions or comments down below in any of my videos. Like I said, I usually always respond to them, either online or if it's a great question like these two were, I'll do a video and give you a shout out and make everyone happy. So that's it for this one. Give me a big thumbs up if you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.